Oh, cool. This is the overworld. Alright, we got home. We got Ice Cold's house. That's all we can go to. Let's go.
Ice Cold can be a little difficult to deal with
Street
sometimes.
music's good times,
He
too.
may be a good person, but
Like
he
good
is
bass
rather
line.
two-dimensional.
I see what you
Jimmy,
did there.
get the door! Jimmy, where is that kid?
Jeez,
I'm
dead
coming.
man.
Yes?
Sorry to trouble you, Ice, but I was hoping I could ask a couple of questions about what happened.
Okay, but make it quick. I've got the oven on.
Oh, he's so domestic. That's adorable.
What questions did the detective have for you?
I don't know nothing about no detective. I went home as soon as I got to my feet.
Oh, never mind then. You've held the title belt longer than anyone. Is there any reason at all why someone would commit abduction for it?
Well, you get to challenge anyone in the wrestle zone to a match of your choosing, but only once, and your opponent doesn't even have to accept.
Like when Lady Killer turned down your mud wrestling match?
Would you keep it down? The missus is still awake.
Oh,
How are you
I
feeling?
see what you did there.
I mean, you were run over by the
a good
kidnapper's
plan.
van.
It takes more than that to put a dent in me. Plus, my wife made me a hot chocolate.
Aw. This guy's adorable. I want to be this guy when I grow up.
Did you get a look at the van's license plate?
Nah, I was too busy taking the season ticket that fell out of it.
A WrestleZone season ticket? Where is it?
Over on my coffee table.
Oh,
Ice,
so
you
it's
do
somebody
realize
who's
that's a vital clue, don't you?
access.
Oh no, you're
To
not
the
tricking
matches.
me into giving it up.
Why would he need a season ticket?
Ice, don't panic, but I think there's a fire in the kitchen.
Oh, I'm not falling for that again. Simon tried that last year.
Well, great.
Ice, all wrestlers get a season ticket anyway.
Yeah.
I don't
they're
want it
wrestlers.
for myself. I'm gonna sell it and make a tidy sum.
No, really, Ice, you need to attend to the oven.
Yeah, right. As soon as my back is turned, you're gonna take that ticket.
This is true.
I really need that ticket, Ice.
And you ain't getting it.
Fine, I don't want the ticket. I'm leaving.
You're just trying to use reversible psychology on me.
All right then, Ice, don't look behind you.
I know what your game is, so I think I will.
Oh, I love the
my
tiny
gosh,
eyes.
There's a fire!
That's what I've been trying.
There's a fire! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. What do I do? What do I do? I know.
fire
Stop, drop,
out.
and roll.
The fire's spreading. I'm gonna have to do something, quickly. I have to attend to the fire.
Fish tank. That's the only
Splashing
way.
the water won't do much. I need a container of some sort.
Okay.
And no, I'm not using my helmet.
Waste paper basket.
So, I have an empty bin. Now what?
Fill it with water, you chump.
I filled the bin with water, taking care to avoid any fish.
Aw. So
It's a good thing
considerate.
my suit is heat resistant.
So convenient.
Dad!
Jimmy. Also
Mister,
two-dimensional.
why is my dad lying on the floor?
Don't say nothing, and you can have the ticket.
Ice hadn't noticed
Sweet,
the
free
ticket's been
ticket.
torn in two.
Ah, half
I've
ticket.
got to take this to the WrestleZone. They'll know who bought it.
Or will they? That information might be on the other side. Can I go back and look at some other stuff? Nope.
I never did understand why this place is open 24 hours, although I'm glad about it tonight. I admit, it does look more impressive than the old one. It's the main entrance.
Let's use the main entrance.
It's a display case of the latest WrestleZone merchandise. I can't believe this actually got published. The reviews are awful.
Go
I
figure.
can't believe they still got the colours wrong, after everything we went through. It's a perfect replica of Waiter's trademark tie. It's a Grease Lightning Ultimate Stealth Hand Buzzer.
Boomerang.
It's a miniature version of Boomerang Jim's weapon. It's an exclusive watch endorsed by none other than Timey Tim. It's an official
That's a
Dave
great
Mayhem
wrestling name,
steel
Timey
arm plate.
Tim.
I don't want to support Mayhem's entrepreneur. If I wear a watch, Brain won't go 5 minutes without asking me the time. I can't get it behind the glass. I don't think it's right we sell weapons as dangerous. Don't just take them down under with Boomerang Jim's weapon of choice.
Oh, brilliant.
You too can lay down the shock and law with the Grease Lightning Ultimate
Shock
Stealth
and
Hand
law.
Buzzer. I'm sure I can do it. Brain's Big Adventure is a turn-based RPG with over 200 hours of cutscenes.
Oh, it's not a wrestling game.
I can't believe they still got the colours wrong. Oh, my head's far better protected by what looked like Defender, but also fashionable, with the Defender Easy Wear visor cap. I've already got one.
He's already got a bow tie. No, we
A
can't pick the
colourful
lock or
reminder
anything.
that all our athletic efforts are ultimately in aid of selling cheap clothing. I'd rather promote our
In
sport
game
in the ring.
as in life.
I'd rather promote our sport in the ring.
There we go.
It's not uncommon to see some of the more dedicated fans around at this time.
Scratching their butts, apparently.
The backstage is strictly for staff only.
I'm staff, though, aren't
She's
I?
hard at work. She's certainly better than Eddie. All he does is play Minesweeper.
Damn mine.
Huh.
Hey, Mr. Defender. Want to see some DNG fan art I drew?
Sure. Say, that's actually pretty good.
Horace, could you sign it for me? Could you get Simon and Brain to sign it as well?
I can get Brain to.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Yeah! Don't try to forge anything, though. I know your signature's like the back of my hand.
So I have to get...
Now that's something I really didn't want to know.
How well do you know the back of your hand?
Would you like a copy of Brain's autobiography?
Already read it.
What did you think of it?
I'm still paying the psychiatric bills.
Here's your picture.
But Simon and Brain haven't signed it.
Okay, hang on to that then.
You've been standing here a while, right? Have you seen anything fishy tonight?
Only the strangest thing I've seen all week.
Really? What?
You and Simon getting your butts kicked by Brain.
I'm going to be living with that for some time, aren't I?
Oh, but they're on the same
So,
team.
what did you think of Brain's win this evening?
It just backs up my theory that the matches are faked.
I really would be more discreet if I were you.
Choreographed and
I'm getting
faked
the
are
strangest
different.
feeling we've met before.
My forum trolls and I stormed the arena last month.
That's right. Simon didn't take too
Lovely.
kindly, if I remember.
He beat the snot out of us, if you remember correctly.
So, what are you doing here?
I just hang around sometimes trying to get autographs.
Oh, do you have much luck?
Enough to make a living out of selling them on eBid.
Fair enough.
I've got to go. Excuse me, miss. Could I buy one of those hand buzzers?
Are you serious?
I heard they're all the rage.
Sorry to disappoint, but we sold the last of them this evening.
What about the one in the display case? Can I buy that one?
Well, if you can get it out of there without breaking anything, I guess so.
So you have to find a way to unlock it.
This ticket.
Yeah?
Could you look up customer records to tell me who bought it?
Impossible. It's been ripped. Besides, I couldn't with that guy watching. I could get into trouble.
Are you sure you can't tell me who bought the
Why
ticket?
can't you look it up?
To
She
do
look it
that,
up with
I'd
him
need
there.
the serial number.
Oh, the
But as
serial
you can
number's on
see,
the other
the
half.
ticket's been torn in two.
Or on the back.
I'd need both halves before I could help.
Ah.
I was wondering, have you seen any suspicious characters around this evening?
Suspicious characters? This is the Wrestle Zone. It's a haven for dodgy types. And I'm not just talking about the wrestlers.
Hey,
Aw.
Pardon my asking, but are you
Reasonable
new
point.
here? I don't think we've met.
I'm Clarice. You're Defender, right?
Well, it's the Defender, actually. You'd be surprised how often people get that wrong.
Right.
So, how do you like working here?
It's not too bad. Except the obsessive fans won't leave me in peace.
it's my right to stand here. I'm the WrestleZone's forum moderator.
Yeah, that entitles you to nothing.
Where's Eddie? I thought he covered the night shift.
His day off, thankfully.
Alright, so I probably have to get the picture
I'll
signed to
be
get
back
him
later.
out of there.
Detective,
Oh, hello. You know, if you want to do the investigation yourself, you just have to tell me.
No, of course not. I just thought I could help.
Appreciated, son, but this is best left to the professionals.
I spoke to Ice Cold, and he doesn't remember ever talking to you about what happened.
Then he's completely mistaken. I did talk to him, and he is an imbecile.
There's no need for
Fair
names,
enough.
Detective. How's the investigation coming?
Slowly. May I get back to it?
I love the
found
MIDI
one half of the
soundtrack.
season ticket. I think it belonged to the kidnapper.
Half a ticket, you say? Well, that's fantastic.
Don't you want it as evidence? It proves the kidnapper was here tonight.
I'd be surprised if he wasn't, but that by itself doesn't help very much, does it?
I'm just trying to help, Detective. Well, I'd better let you go then.
Very well. Now if you'll excuse me.